Good morning. So, if you would take a nice full bodied breath in and make that luxurious sigh, feel the texture of the sigh. Let the breathing come back to normal, eyes opening. So, thank you for joining me. My name is Drake. This is Touching the Edge, and this is the Invitation to Genius, the 40-day series. And so I'm just really thrilled to be here today, like I'm thrilled every day, because every day is the essential day. This is the essential day of your life. Every step you take is the essential step. Every breath is the most important breath, right? The next step on the ladder that you take is the most important step. The step that your foot is on now, and then the next step. So we really want to develop that immediacy. And so today, I want to talk about opening a pickle jar. I know that sounds a little bit odd in relationship to the exploration of genius, but I want to talk about opening a pickle jar and what happens when you open a pickle jar. So you have the pickle jar, that's that moment, when if you're the guy of the house, someone gives you the pickle jar, or maybe, if you're the lady house, you have the pickle jar, and there's this moment, especially if there's people around, where you have your machismo tested, like, oh, am I going to be able to do this? So anyway, you put that pressure on it, and you try to open it, and you hit this sticking point, and you can't get over that edge, right? You're stuck. And the muscle fibers of your forearm, both forearms are activated, especially the one that's on the lid itself. It's activated. You're trying to turn it, but you get stuck. And what happens then? Well, what happens is that at that moment, more of your muscle fibers become activated. And so you have a burst of strength that puts you over the top. And so I would suggest this is part of a metaphor that works for our understanding of how genius works in our life. We have to do what we can to achieve the challenge that we are facing. You have to develop a disciplined approach consistently every day, making sure that you have quantified the steps that it feels like you need to take to fulfill the goal that is your nexus for genius. So whether you were looking to knit a sweater, or learn a language, or learn a musical instrument, or whether you're becoming politically active to deal with some of the conflicts in our country, whatever it is that you're inspired to do, you have to do what you can do. You can't fake it. In Buddhism, there's an element that's called the regarder of the cries of the world. This is supposedly an energetic that is so aware of you that it knows you better than you know yourself. It's like that idea that when people are trying to get over something, like they're really sick, and they're like, oh God, please, if you let me get over this, I'll never drink again. But in the back of their mind, they're kind of realizing that this is just a ploy to try to get God to do what you want, to get done what you want to have done, right? But you can't fool God. You can't fool the ultimate. You can't fool that awareness in the back of your mind that actually knows you better than you know yourself. But the beautiful thing about it is that it knows you better, and as a result, it's not so hard on you. It has a compassion towards you. It's your unconditional love for yourself. So when we do what we can, all of a sudden we have, just like with the pickle jar, we have that burst that gets us over the top. We get over that sticking point that seems like we're going to be blocked forever. I just really want to encourage you that you can make progress on any issue. So this week, all the way through the end of the 40 days, we're through the first week. Plan what you're working to do. Get excited about something in your life. Pick one thing, one big thing, or lots of little things. But you can make a difference. So open that pickle jar. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. And please don't forget, we need all of our insight. It's kind of like everyone in a room describing the room for everyone. You can see things that I can't see. So in this description of genius, no person can give a full-bodied explanation of genius. It's really something that we all have to have input in. So let us know what you think about genius and how to promote it in your life. How do you promote it in your life? I bring my hands into prayer position and I bow to you. And I say namaste. Because if you really commit, genius will take you the rest of the way. Have a great day today.